I don't even know where to start in this video. The Jets lose 3-0 to the St. Louis Blues in a game that, probably would have been pretty nice to win. The Jets are only 4 points ahead of Calgary for the final playoff spot there in the West for the wild card. And they just come out completely flat and they say, you know what, we don't really care. We don't really care that much today. And that was a hard watch. I don't even know what to talk about in the game because nothing happened. They didn't do anything. You might as well have been playing a Timbits team, man. They didn't do anything. They shot low percentage shots on Joel Hofer, the Winnipeg product, who, congratulations on getting the win against your team. Would have been a shutout, but Thomas Greiss had to come in for like minute and a half. So I guess that screwed it up. I guess it's not technically a shutout, but Joel Hofer pretty much shut out the Jets today. The Blues shut out the Jets 3-0. And that was something else, man. The power play sucked again. Big shock. 0 for 3 today, 0 for 15 in their last 15. So that continues to be an issue, and I don't know what the problem is. Like, what is wrong with this team? Why can't they get motivated? You just had a monster third period against the Predators in a game that I think they played very well in, considering they couldn't score in the first little while, and then they came through in the third. It just felt like something different happened. They wanted it in overtime. It felt different. It felt like the Jets cared. Tonight, they didn't. The give a fuck meter was at 0 for the majority of the game, aside from, Nikolai Ehlers stepping in to fight Braden Shen, which probably wasn't a good idea. He got his ass whooped, but you know what? At least he cares, man. At least he's going in there showing that, hey, I'm pissed off, man. I'm trying to win this hockey game. Like, let's get going, everybody. And how did the team respond? By doing absolutely nothing. So, I just don't get this team. Why can't they get motivated? They're so close to not being a playoff team, but they're so close to being able to just, have a pretty good hold on the playoff spot. If they won tonight, they'd be 6 up on Calgary, and that would be just about it. It would make the Predators pretty much impossible to catch the Jets. They'd be 7 behind. Yes, they would have the games in hand, but look, man, I just don't believe in the Predators being able to catch the Jets at this point with the level of play that they're getting right now. Lost 7-0 to the Rangers, but that's, tale for a different time. That doesn't matter right now. I'm worried about this team just wanting to win. Why don't we want to win? Just go out there, work your ass off, and let's go. I know it's on a back-to-back, but come on. This is ridiculous at this point. We've been seeing this level of play for years now, where in the big spots, the Jets just don't care. This reminds me so much of last year. So much of last year's Jets under Dave Lowry, when they were just kind of floating around. Like, what has Kyle Connor done in the last few games? What is Mark Scheifele doing? Like, I just don't understand this team. And like, what happens if they do make the playoffs? Like, if Calgary loses, because I don't see the Jets going on a big win streak here or anything, if this is how they're going to be playing. I don't know what happened to them today. They've been playing fine against, teams like Carolina. I thought they had a really good game. Boston, to an extent, they had a good game. And in the Predators game, I thought that it was an exclamation point. They finally got the goals going there in the third. I thought they were going to ride this momentum into this game, and they just let it go. They just let all this momentum go. Just let that building block fly. They did not build on it at all. And here we are. Now we're sitting in a spot where Calgary can be tied with us for a playoff spot by Tuesday, the next time the Winnipeg Jets play, which is horrifying. And I just don't get it. What is going on? Like, why isn't that motivation enough right there, that Calgary is nipping at your heels? We're playing the St. Louis Blues, guys. We're not playing like Boston again. We're playing St. Louis. We're playing the Blues with a rookie goaltender who's playing on a back-to-back. And we were like, nah, who cares? We'll just float around the ice. We'll have a very uninspiring power play and just fail to do anything. Like, I'm stuttering here, and I'm just kind of tripping over myself because I don't know what to say. I don't get it. What was that tonight? It's embarrassing. You get Torrey Krug absolutely losing his mind for a hit that Kevin Stemlin laid, and, say what you want about it, but I'm pretty sure it's a clean hit. I didn't see anything wrong with it. So Torrey's pissed, and he gets, game misconduct, 4 minutes of actual power play time. And what did the Jets do with it? Nothing. Come on! That you have to capitalize on that. You have to be hunting for blood. You have to be smelling blood there. And they just didn't. They don't care. Like, why? What are we doing here? You have to want it at this point in the year. Game 71 of the season, and the give a fuck meter is at, like, 0? Come on, man. You gotta want it more. And, like, this is a trend. This is nothing new. Like, they do this a lot, which is, you know, even more frustrating. But here we are today in a spot where every point matters at this point. You need every single point, and you just don't show up. In a game where you absolutely need to show up. You got 11 games left after tonight, and hey, if Calgary goes on a run, if Jacob Markstrom just kind of says, you know what, I'm going to put the team on my back, and they lace what, like 4 or 5 in a row, or, you know, win 5 of 7 even, that's not good for the Jets. And I worry about them in that scenario because, look, they don't have hard opponents coming up. But if, you know, St. Louis wasn't a hard opponent, and look what happened tonight, right? I just don't get it. You know, we messed up the lines a lot tonight. We switched them around, and nothing. We couldn't generate anything. And I just don't get it. We had, I think it was like 30-something shots on Hofer at 30 or 31. And were any of them good? Like, I think Nate Schmidt hit 2 posts tonight, which, you know, obviously doesn't help. But those were probably the 2 most dangerous shots of the game. And they didn't even count as shots on goal. So, I just don't get it. And it's really frustrating when I just want this team to be good, man. Everybody in the city, they just want this team to win. They just want this team to show that they care. And they have shown that over the last few games, but not tonight. And I hope that changes. But this is scary, man. It's become a trend. And, you know, if anyone's watched the Jets, you know what I'm talking about. It's annoying. They don't go out there and seize the opportunity all the time. And I've talked about that in my last couple of videos of that being an issue where they've played good, but they haven't gone out there and really, you know, grabbed the team by the throat and gone through and taken the game. But they didn't even get to step 1, which was, you know, showing up tonight. They played great for the first 3 minutes, and that was just about it. So it sucks. I was expecting a lot more out of the Jets tonight. Tonight would have been a really good, you know, just kill shot for Nashville. Would have been a real nice lead against Calgary. But the Jets let another opportunity slip through their fingers. I don't know really what else to say. I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for watching. Love to hear what you guys thought about the game. Leave a comment down below. And yeah, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Leave a like on the video. And I will see you guys in the next video. Have a great night, everybody. Go Jets, go. Bye-bye.